Hey Lynn, it's Friday Night Lights.
And it's Good Friday.
That's right. And we are in Mexico on a cruise, and we're in the Bay Area right now, Costa Maya. And we had an outing today. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's
good times.
Just a fantastic trip.
Yeah, it's a great vacation.
We do, though, have a couple stories to tell.
Yeah, like first day, everybody's so excited. But we're on this huge line for an hour or 2 hours and sitting in the waiting room, and finally get in, and the cafeteria's open. Everybody's cranking to get some food to eat, and this lady cuts in front of another lady, and she went ballistic, went crazy.
Yeah. What did she say, Tim?
She said, "You know what? You should probably skip this meal because you can lose some weight anyways."
So bad. They were so upset. And the table next to us actually were the ones that, he wanted something to be done with this lady that cut down his wife. And so we ended up. Crazy.
So we talked to him and, said, "Hey, beautiful cruise. It's a nice boat." And kind of broke the ice a little bit and got him to stop bawling and crying about the mishap and everything.
But words can really cut deep, right?
That's right. Yeah.
And it can happen so quickly. Today, when we were off on our excursion, I actually was just like, oh my gosh. Like, I was just getting so frustrated. Everywhere I turned, they were coming at us trying to sell stuff. And I, thank goodness, was able to just say, oh my gosh. But I was getting very frustrated.
And I was just like, Lynn, that's their livelihood. This is how they make a living. But it was kind of tense.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. And then me, when I was driving from Fort Myers to Miami and getting at the airport,
that was crazy.
Yeah, I got a little crazy a little bit. Not road rage. I didn't take it out on anybody else. But I was just like, I was mad at myself because I missed. I went around the airport 3 times.
I'm not the best at GPS. I'm not the best at geography and maps, but anyway, so Tim let a few words slide there, and
I did.
So we're trying.
Yeah.
So today we are so excited to build each other up.
Right.
To encourage and build up.
Yeah. Be kind. Be gentle.
Yes.
And so a lot of times, people, even myself or others, we respond out of just what's in our core, just the least path of resistance, what just comes out easily. But at least path of resistance always isn't the best fix. So, like my dad used to say, the quick fix is not always the best solution.
Yeah.
So, we have, being Good Friday and everything, we thought we'd throw in a couple Bible scriptures today, and it was great day to do that today. So we have Proverbs 10:19 says, "He who restrains his lips is wise."
That's right. And we are to be quick to listen and slow to speak.
And slow to become angry.
Yes, that's in James.
Yeah. So that's basically about, Joe Public, but what about family? It's even more important that we are kind and gentle with our family.
That's true.
I've heard it said that, people tend to treat even strangers better than their own loved ones, their own family.
It's very sad. I know in our home, we always said that we wouldn't call each other, we didn't want stupid to be a word that was used at all.
Right. Yeah, couldn't do that. And so when we were growing up, we always tried to build up and encourage, just like kind of what we're talking about, and talk about dreams and goals. And but guess what? Sometimes we would fail.
Oh, man. Yeah, I failed. One time I was taking a class at church, and I did really, really bad on it. And so I got a low grade, and our family had set enough money aside for me to take one class at Kirkwood. And I was just like, I can't do this. It's been 20 years since I've been back to college, and I just don't think I can do this because of getting that low grade. But my family built me up, and they're like, no, we saved this much money. You need to take this class, and I was able to do that. And I ended up getting my a scholarship.
Yep.
And I did very well. So just because you get one bad grade, you know.
And another time I was working to get my Microsoft MCSE.
That was tough. It was
really tough. I studied so hard.
He did.
And there was just one test out of the 6 tests I could not pass. Honestly, did I not? I studied 12 hours a day and 16 to 18 hours on the weekends.
And he needed this test for his work.
2 months straight I studied for this one test. I failed it Twice? Twice.
And we just kept encouraging him and helping him to find that study time, and he ended up doing it on the third try.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't miss it by much each time, but when I actually passed, I got 91. But man, I tell you what, there was times I was studying and I just broke down in tears.
Yeah.
I was just so spent.
Yeah.
But my family was there, and they just, Dad, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this.
Right.
And
so I think that's key.
Yep. And that's what we did. So, to wrap up, words cut deep. You know what I mean? And you can't take them back.
That's right.
In the Bible it says that your words, they produce life or death, or blessings or cursings. So some of the things that we want to talk about in this talk about this is kind of 2 tips. Keep it simple because we're on vacation.
That's right.
When you're gonna, just life, just plan ahead. How are you gonna respond? You be just kind, gentle, and like a normal human being.
Right.
And try not to go off on the handle.
Right.
And what's the second one?
Help me out, Tim. What is it?
Be humble.
Oh, very important.
Yeah.
Say you're sorry.
Yeah. And on this trip, how many times have we been cut off? I mean, just bang. I mean, it's obvious. Up and down the deck, down the stairs, in line for dinner. Mm-hmm. And it's like, no, go ahead. I'm not going to die. I'm not eating 2 minutes earlier than you,
Right. And I think just saying, excuse me, right?
Exactly.
Or saying hello.
Yeah.
Good morning, good evening.
Yeah.
Right? Just
Exactly.
being polite.
Yeah.
So I think it's huge.
That's right. So, even in the Bible it says that the greatest among you will be the one with the servant's heart. Servant. So that's pretty cool.
I think it is important to serve one another, to build each other up, and encourage one another daily.
That's right.
It's important.
Yeah, even so much more in a marriage. Like when Linda says something and I'm like, did she say this or that? Hey, what do you mean, Lynn? What do you mean, honey? Or whatever. I don't go and freak out or jabber with my words or get angry or whatever. It's like, it's not worth it. Most of the time it'd be a misunderstanding anyway. So.
You did take a breath though today, because I asked him something like, "Do you got our cards and stuff?"
Yeah,
and
I told her like 4 times they were in the bag, and I said, Lynn, I don't like that when you ask me like 5 times something.
So I felt bad, but that's my brain sometimes. Anyway, we are excited to just wrap this up, and I actually have a verse that I oftentimes pray myself, but it's let your conversation always be full of grace and seasoned with salt, so that you may know how to answer everyone. Isn't that fantastic? It comes from Colossians 4:6.
That's right.
So that's for us, and we hope you'll enjoy it too.
Yeah. Sorry this ran a little late. We don't have any way to meld it and mend it and shorten it. It's we're on vacation, and we'll just upload it.
That's right.
So take care and see you next week.
Yeah, and have a happy Easter. God bless you.
God bless. Bye.